Okay, so welcome back to the channel, and if you watched the last video in this series of how I create my art in Midjourney to sell on eBay, we covered using mood boards to get started and to develop the art that you will be selling on eBay, and that was done in Midjourney. So I do use Midjourney to help me to develop my artwork, and in this video series we're focused on the artist Alphonse Mucha, and he was Czech painter and illustrator, famous for his contributions in the Art Nouveau type period, and he lived in Paris, making most of his contributions in the early 1900s. So without further ado, let's get back to how I organize my images for download and processing them to get posted as 8x10 prints for sale on eBay. Okay, so let's go over to Midjourney. And if you remember yesterday when we started working with the mood boards, we created this mood board here for Alphonse Mucha. And we're going to organize our images now that we created yesterday. And what we're going to do is, all of these were created in Midjourney yesterday in the style of Alphonse Mucha, and we're going to keep most of them, probably not all of them. For now, we're going to click on folders, and we're going to create a new group. We're going to click on new folder group, and we're going to name this group Alphonse Mucha, and the folder name that we're going to use is going to be today's date. So we're going to create another folder, and we're going to click under his name, and we're going to name this folder today's date. And for me, I always use the year, the day, or the month and the day. So now that we have this folder created, we click off of it, and we're going to go back to our folders here, or our images here. And you'll see there's absolutely nothing in this folder right now. So going back to organize, close that. If you hold your mouse down and drag it across all of your images that you created and pull down in Midjourney, holding your mouse down again, just hold it down. You're selecting all of these images. So these are all of the images, again, that were created during my last session in Midjourney. And you'll recall we kind of got started with these colorful images, which I thought looked a little cartoony. So anyway, now that we have all of these selected, if you look over here to the folder under Alphonse Mucha, there's nothing in there right now. It says 0 there. But if you pull everything over and drop it in there, now they're inside of the folder. So that the number there now is 236 images, which is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. So we click on the 3 dotted lines there, and we go to download, and now we can download these onto our computer. So it's preparing the download right now. This might take a moment, so just bear with me. And we want to create a folder based on the subject that we're working on. So in this case, it's for Alphonse Mucha, and we're going to download our files right into that folder. So now that we've done that, we're going to extract all of these images there. In this step, the next step, I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to also name this folder by the date. And this is an important part of my image processing, because that date number becomes a big component of the SKU number that you use when you create your eBay products. So we've moved the unzipped folder into the new folder that's labeled with today's date on there. And we're just going to right click on the folder, and we're just going to open it up, and we're going to select all, cut them, and we're just going to paste everything in this folder. We're going to delete that folder, and we're going to go back and delete this folder. So now if we were going to have another session working on more images influenced by Alphonse Mucha, of course, we would create a new folder here and just date it, whatever that date may be, for maybe say we were doing this again tomorrow, what have you. But we're not doing that. We're just working with this here. So these are the images that we have created yesterday. And if you look at these, they're really quite nice. The challenge with these, though, at this stage is that they're not really print ready because they haven't been upscaled into a 300 dots per square inch format that would make them suitable for an 8x10 print. So for now, though, we're just going to go through the images and just kind of get a good look at what they look like. They all look very similar in nature, but you'll notice that this one here, for example, although it's a very attractive image, it looks very, very similar to this one here, maybe. So this one looks a little more detailed with the shells in her hair, that sort of thing. This one has leaves around her hair. It's not as an attractive image, although I do kind of like them all. What I'm looking for here are just kind of stuff that's ridiculous. Like this one here just kind of has actual snails coming out of the shells into her hair. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm just going to kind of go through these. Here's another one where she's holding a snail. Here's another one where the snail is there. Her holding a snail shell, snail, some kind of weird looking flower and cross of a shell there. So again, you get the idea. I'm just going to go through these and delete stuff that just looks kind of ridiculous and not something that, not necessarily that I would buy. Maybe I wouldn't buy a whole lot of these images, but I try to make these without judgment because you don't know what people are going to buy. So I just, again, want to go through stuff that looks weird, where the hands might not look right. I guess that's acceptable. I think that I mentioned early on that I didn't really want images that looked like they were kind of cartoony. So we're just going to go ahead and delete all of these. And I think you get the idea without watching me go through all of these. So I'm going to go through all of these and get a final set of images that I think might do well on eBay. And I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so after going through all of these, I try not to be judgmental again too much in regard to what the final product looks like. I mean, you don't want it to be horrible, but, beauty is basically in the eye of the beholder. And, my job is basically to get these out into the marketplace and develop the art for sale. So anyway, I've cut these down to about 149 images, and I think you can see where we started here. Initially, this was 236 images. So we've cut these back quite a bit, and in the next video, we're going to be processing these and bumping them up to 300 DPI, making them ready for print processing once they're sold on eBay. So these are print to order. So if you'll notice, I have my printer in the background here. I don't print anything until it sells on eBay, which is what I really like about this business model. So anyway, there's my doggy. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention, if you're interested in this sort of thing, you can get a more in-depth tutorial by checking out my SKOOL community. The link's in the description. And again, there are several videos on my channel. So like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next video regarding processing these images for sale. Bye-bye for now.